For those of you that are tuning in later, this is just a random reading, just out of nowhere, no dates, no specific signs. Just going to be for anybody it resonates with. We'll see if anybody comes into the chat room a little bit later in the evening. Much different time frame for me. Lighting's a little bit off. Just lighting off. Hi, who's in? Is anybody up? Got a few people awake. Hi Jacqueline. Hi Terry. I just got back from girls' night and I had extra time. My friends are early to sleep. I'm up very late. Hi Pisces Intuition. I just thought I'd do a random reading. I just felt like doing a reading. Plus, I got a little nugget of from our Lyft driver, actually, that my friends were like, oh, you need to tell everybody on your channel about. The Lyft driver was saying that his grandmother used to have a saying that when somebody is in love with somebody else, you can never tell them anything about that other person. The love just doesn't die. There's nothing that can be done to break it. So I thought I would share that with you after the Pisces reading last night. Hello, Holly, and hello to the other person. Oh, wide awake. Good. I'm glad everybody is. There may only be a few of us in here, but that's perfectly okay. I'm just going to do a random reading, see what we got. For those that are in the chat room and those that may be watching a little bit later, I still have, hi James, I still have four signs to do for the monthlies. They'll be done tomorrow. We've got Libra, Cancer, Leo, and Gemini. And then I'll also be doing weeklies tomorrow. Oh, Australia, awesome. Hello, Morning Moon. What a neat name. What a neat name. All right, let's see what we get. Hope everybody's doing wonderful. Hi, Anna. Had some really great readings for May. Virgo had a little bit of a rough monthly one today, but everybody else's seems to be really great so far. Let's see, Spirit, what have you got for those that may be watching? Nope, not going to take that one. No, the Chariot. James, I've been doing the same thing. James said he's been working his ass off. Thank you, Terry. I went with the natural curls again today. The Chariot, movement in some area of your life. Let's see if we can get some more information on that. King of Wands. I feel like I need to take pause on the King of Wands for just a moment. King of Wands. King of Wands wants to speak to me, but I'm not sure what this card is trying to say. It feels like something outside of the typical message. Let's see what else we've got. Hopefully it'll come together. Let's see. Forgive me, y'all. You know, I can't look at chat while I'm focusing on the cards. Ace of Cups. There's still something off about the King of Wands. Let me take two more cards and then I'm going to clarify that King of Wands. Something off about him. Justice. One more. There's something about this King of Wands tonight. Normally, you know, I like the King of Wands. Y'all hear me talk about him. He's a little bit controlling, but he's really great. Pretty passionate, very controlling, a little bit of a good communicator. There's something about him in the spread tonight. The energy that I'm feeling from him doesn't feel that great and grand, to be honest. Page of Coins. Ah, okay. And oh, It's always something. Overall energy, Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Beautiful union. Beautiful union. Very much could possibly be a soulmate union. Twin. For me, in this deck, it often seems like a twin flame union because it seems like the same person behind the cups. And so it feels very, very twin flame-like. We saw the twin flames show up in the Pisces section last night. The Emperor and Empress showed up in Aquarius's extended they're going to, the twin flame union could occur within the next 3 months for those that are dealing with an Aquarius. This particular connection is very, very deep. The bond is so deep. I feel like the emotions are running so strong within both of these people that there's an overall sense of togetherness, but I'm not seeing them together in the actual spread. So I feel like this is somebody who's not with their person at the moment. But there is stability in this connection. So we have our Ten of Coins immediately following it. Now there is going to be a movement with regards to some sort of situation. It looks like this particular situation is involving communication specifically. I feel like somebody's going to be receiving some sort of communication probably in the next week because the King of Wands was just screaming out at me, and wands tend to be weeks. It's probably within the next week some sort of communication. This is forward movement towards victory with regards to this communication as well. The communication is between two individuals who have deep emotions for one another. Now, the interesting thing, I said that King of Wands was bothering me, you know? Just the energy just didn't, it felt off for the King of Wands. So it was clarified by the King of Cups. So what I'm seeing here is that this is the same person. This particular person is extremely passionate about somebody, the person they're wanting to speak with. This is not the person receiving the communication. It's the person who's going to be delivering it. He's very passionate about this person that he has deep emotions for. However, he's holding back. He's holding back his emotions. The King of Cups in this particular deck, see our two cups here? Very similar to our two cups in the Two of Cups. And so I feel like he's kind of overflowing with emotion, but he doesn't really know how to process it, or maybe he's just awakening to the emotions. He's been holding back how he feels about somebody, and so it's left him a little bit out of sorts. So here he is, typically in this kind of, very social energy, very much, very bold, very strong, very confident, but yet when it comes to his person, he can't stand in this bold, confident space because he's overflowing with emotions for somebody. Now, this could be a man or a woman, does not matter. They could be dealing with a man or a woman, does not matter. You guys know that I never focus on one specific gender. I'm just referring to the gender of the card. But this particular person has a great, great amount of love for somebody. They want to express something to this person. I feel like what they're wanting to express is that they do have feelings, but they're still keeping it on the light side, because this is just the Ace of Cups. It's the low end of our cups. So this is like that new love. I don't feel like he's recognizing there's new love. I kind of get the sense that he's kind of known for quite some time that he has feelings for this person. Because he's at the King now. He's not at the Knight, where the Knight is wanting to express his emotions. He's elevated to the King, so he's overflowing with emotions. But he's only willing to express a little bit of how he's feeling. There's a sense of not wanting to be vulnerable here, but since I'm up late. I'm up late, I'm wide awake, it is what it is. I'm drinking water, totally, completely sober. I can stay up and kind of like clarify this a little bit more so we can get some more information. But I'm feeling like this person does not want to go deep emotionally. They're going deep internally emotionally with regards to their person, but they're not wanting to openly express that. And so there may be some sort of fear there or something of that nature that's kind of getting in the way. So we'll look at that. There is a sense that this person has been waiting for this connection. This connection is very peaceful, it's very balanced. They've been waiting for this connection, but they've been trying to figure out, what is it am I going to do about this connection? How am I going to express myself? Which direction do I want to move in? Is this really what I want in my life? Kind of that sort of thing. They're weighing all of their options. I don't really feel like they're weighing an option against another option. It's just, how do I handle this? What direction do I need to go in so that I'm doing this the right way? I feel like this person has a sense that they have to come across the right way to their person. They're very concerned about how they're going to be perceived by this person they're in love with. Their emotions run so deep. Now we have this Page of Coins energy. This is, I believe, going to be their expression of emotions. Rather than us seeing the Page of Cups, who kind of is like, starting to be vulnerable and expressing, a little bit of love, a little bit of romantic type situations, or the Knight, we have this Page of Coins. This is often our apology card, so he could be expressing some sort of apology, bringing a peace offering, but I feel like he's going to be approaching the person he's in love with, whether it's a man or a woman, doesn't matter, like I said, going to be approaching that person from more of a sweet perspective. It's going to be very loving and kind, but it's going to be sweet and grounded. So there's not going to be any of that kind of flowery type of expression. It's going to be very, very loving, but very sweet, if that makes sense. Let me take some cards on this. Let's take a look at that Chariot first. Hello, everybody. As you know, I've been focusing on the cards and not looking at chat, so I saw a couple highs come up while I was reading, but hello, everybody. Welcome. Yes, I'm up late. I'm a night owl. Pregnancy, I hope so. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if I'm going to be taking personal questions in a moment, but we'll take a look at that if we can. Chariot, why is the Chariot here, please? Spirit, why is the Chariot here? Why is the Chariot here? Ooh, all right, so this person that is wanting to move towards their love interest and communicate with them has been in this period of solitude where they've been trying to figure things out. Like I said, they were trying to determine how am I going to approach this person? What am I going to say? What am I going to do? It's almost like they're playing out the situation in their mind over and over again, making sure that they get it right. And so here they are in this hermit mode, chasing after the star, pursuing the star to get that clarity in that direction that they want to go in with regards to this connection, making sure that it's their wish fulfillment. It's exactly what they've been hoping for. So they've been in this period of contemplation. And now there's this desire to reunite with this person. So the movement is going to be with regards to communication with the background intent to reunite, but they're not going to be expressing the desire to reunite per se. I still feel like they're going to be staying kind of on the low end of things because they just don't know how they're going to be perceived. Not sure why they feel like they're under such scrutiny, but I think it just might be that they just want to be seen in a positive light by their love and trust. So I was the King of Wands, King of Cups here. What else can you tell me about the King of Wands? Eight of Swords. See, I just really feel like they're very, very worried about how they're going to come across. Their love interest opinion of them matters greatly. It's not that they feel that they need validation from this person because they're in this King energy, 2 King energies, 3 King energies if you want to include our King of Coins here. So I don't feel like it's that they need validation from their person. They care so deeply for this person that they want to be seen in a positive light, because they want to bring a blessing to the connection and to their person by their actions. They have a strong desire to be, this may be male energy, a strong desire to be a provider to this person in some way. They have a desire to be a protector to this person, a desire to protect their emotions as well, and to show them a great deal of love and care. There's a real sense of almost like a caretaker energy, but they're not a caretaker, but you know what I mean? That kind of male energy. Still could be a female though, so please don't discount that if you're dealing with a same-sex female situation, or if you're a male dealing with a female. It just feels like a strong masculine energy. Ace of Cups. So I have the Ace of Cups here. And we all have masculine and feminine, sides to us. So there's always going to be one person in the couple that's more masculine energy and one that's more feminine. But it doesn't necessarily mean that it's the man and the female. Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Two cards. Oh, 4 of Cups. 10 of Wands. Oh, wow. So we have a couple possibilities here. Somebody's been dealing with burdens of life in general. Lots of things going on in their life that have been burdening them and getting in the way of their connection. But there's a strong sense in this deck particularly, there's the one cup that's just gigantic, and the rest are all small little cups that he's not even paying any attention to whatsoever. So if this person had other options, they just didn't really fulfill this person in any way. For instance, this person may have been looking for somebody that could carry on a deeper conversation, but yet they met people who were the opposite of that. It's traits of this one person that they're wanting to communicate with that just outshine everybody else, to the point where this person almost made the one who was thinking about them recognize exactly what they really wanted in a partner, because they found it in this person. They found it in this person. The cup in this card is so gigantic that it shows the magnitude of the thoughts that this person was having. This person has a lot of emotion for the one that they want to communicate with. And they kind of feel a little bit like an idiot for sort of walking away from this person, from what it looks like. This person's on their mind all the time, to the point of distraction and burden. Okay, Justice. Why is Justice here? The Empress. One more card, please. I'll catch up on chat in just a minute, y'all. Empress. Why is the Empress here with Justice? Ooh, what a mess. Okay. Then we have our confusion with the 7 of Cups. Then we have the Empress. Apparently I was wrong. Sometimes that happens. I was not feeling the energy of weighing options of person against person. Well, there really wasn't any cards to indicate that either, but I wasn't feeling it yet. That's exactly what this person's been doing. All those other options we saw in the previous card, once again, they pale in comparison to the person who is represented by the Empress. This person is very loving, very kind, and I feel like this person means the world to the one who wants to communicate. This is, Lady Luck, the mother figure of the universe. We know that. She's very nurturing, very loving, very filled with unconditional love. But I'm getting a different message from her card that I typically do not get. I feel like this is something that she's been wishing for, the way it's showing her looking at the world. And I actually feel like this person showed the King of Wands person true love, unconditional love, and that they meant the world to this person. And that has had a distinct positive impact upon the one he wants to communicate. I feel like especially with the Empress card here, I feel like this person's never been treated the way they've been treated by the person represented by the Empress. And it's made them have to rethink things and look at things from a different perspective. Page of Coins. Why is the Page of Coins here? This is really beautiful for whoever's getting this communication. It's absolutely quite lovely. Page of Coins. Page of Coins, we have Temperance. Okay. Oh, what a beautiful way to end our reading. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. Beautiful way to end the reading. Ten of Cups. True love. Ultimate love. Peace. Harmony. Happiness. The person who is going to be communicating, like I said, they're going to be approaching this person in a very sweet manner. It's very loving, but it's very stable, very grounded, very sweet. It's filled with love. It's filled with love. It's filled with patience, forgiveness, things of that nature. Peace, love, harmony, happiness, joy in this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful union. Just fabulous. I don't know who's getting this communication, but it's just amazing. I'm very excited for you, for whomever this is related to. I don't like to call signs. I can if you want me to, but I don't like to do that. Let me catch up on chat. And it's only been 22 minutes. I may have time for a little bit more. Linda has been waiting for communication. Hopefully that'll be your communication then. Hi, Tudor Rose. How are you? Sounds beautiful. Wishes it was her for her. Holly, your person is a Virgo. Holly, I highly recommend you watch Virgo's monthly. It was a little bit rough of a watch though, if you're a cross watcher, because it might bother you to see what Virgo's going through, but it might kind of help you a little bit. Virgo's having a rough month coming up. Let's see. Who else did I meet? Hello, Lou. How are you? Just saw the notification. Hi, Chris. Good to see you again. Jessica. Hello. Let's see. Linda. Andrew. Hello, everybody. All right. I'm a little bit caught up. There's Karen. Tell you what. Let's start with the pregnancy one. Oh. Yeses and no's. I don't like yeses and no's ones. Okay. Sorry about my finger coming across the screen, y'all. Trying to remove chat. Trying to move chat. I don't know if that helped anybody. Hopefully it helps somebody. If you get communication in the next week, send me a note. Let me know if that was you. It's absolutely beautiful. It might be a future energy too. It could apply to some people watching it later, because if you've been watching me for a while, you know I pick up on future energies to the point of even seeing, visions of what people are going to be doing while they're watching the videos. So chat's not showing at all now. Somebody was asking about pregnancy. Pregnancy. I feel like your connection with Capricorn is like the last reading. Andrew, did you watch the monthly reading or the last live reading? Okay, Holly, new business. Holly Owens, is that right? I have not done a reading or a couple cards for Holly at all before that I recall. Holly, are you related to a Brady Owens by any chance? Brady and Stacy Owens. business. Holly owns business. Holly, my son, who's 27, I was told he was going to be a girl. That was back before you could tell on the ultrasound. That dates me. So the name I had for him if he was a girl was going to be Holly. Holly Owens. Holly, you know, the way the cards are acting, I kind of get the sense that that you, if you have not already kind of been in this sort of like flurry of activity, trying to figure out if that's what you want to do and kind of going back and forth and sort of looking at things all the way around, I sort of feel a muddled energy. It's almost like your mind's a little bit muddled on the process and the direction you want to go in, or you have like too much input coming in right now. So I feel like at present, before we even take any cards, I'm feeling like you kind of need to take a little bit of a step back. And see, even like the way the cards are coming out feels kind of, take a little bit of a step back and kind of rewrite out your thoughts. I feel like you've already wrote out the direction you want to go in. I feel like you kind of need to take another look at it for some reason. Okay, we have the Moon card here. So the Moon card, unfortunately, is a maybe. Maybe it'll be successful. It's come, you know, hate yes and no answers. Oh my, hold on. Have some cards. See, your cards are flying everywhere. All right. Hold on. I gotta get resituated, y'all. Sorry about this. My dress is getting caught on my chair. Oh my. So, like, energy, like, I'm feeling like this intense, crazy, muddled energy. So I feel like you need to kind of go back and rewrite out everything that you've already done, or kind of like do your plan over again, because something feels, I just feel frenzied. It really feels frenzied. I don't know if you're trying to move too fast, or if there's just this sense that you need to go back to the drawing board and just rewrite out your plan. It feels like something's off, because I felt off. So that's not saying that it's going to prevent you from actually being successful. I just feel like it's more of a warning that you need to go back and rewrite your plan, look at it again, and keep an eye out for something that is off, or that you need to look at very deeply. And if there's any kind of contracts or anything like that you're working on, make sure you get somebody to legally review them. We do have the seven of coins energy that came up too when all those cards went flying. So this is telling me it's going to be a lot of hard work for you, and it's going to have a positive impact on your life, but it is going to be a lot of hard work, and it's going to take a little while before you reap the rewards. But this is a card of reaping the rewards, so that's a real positive. Hopefully that helps. All right, let's see, where else was I? Okay, Holly, I hope that can help a little bit. I'm taking on a lot at once. That explains it. I do feel like you had been very thorough, Holly. I just feel like there's a sense, something just feels, I'm not sure if it's something in your intuition is telling you, wait, but there's kind of like this sort of frenzied feeling. So just kind of be aware of that. Be aware of that, because it's related to something specific. I just don't know what that is. Let's see. But when I say I'm going to start doing like little bits and pieces, y'all start talking, and then I lose track. Oh my, I'm going to have to start keeping a list. Okay. There we go. Genesis. Pregnancy. Pregnancy be confirmed on Saturday. Okay, I'm getting the word alive, alive, alive in my head, which would suggest yes, but let's see what kind of card comes out. Oh! Oh gosh, I didn't get a yes/no card for you, Genesis, on the pregnancy. We got, seeing the Ace of Cups would suggest that you're going to get good news, but seeing our Ten of Swords indicates that something's going to mentally plague you. Having the Tower show up at the same time indicates that something kind of unexpected is going to happen. You know, I don't know if you're going to find out that you're carrying twins or something like that, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh gosh, you know, or carrying, if you did kind of in vitro fertilization or something, and then just suddenly discover you're carrying 3, I don't know. But I do see positive news mixed with negative news. But the negative news is more of a worry and less of a roadblock. I don't know, I kind of wonder, there's going to be something associated with it that kind of gives you pause and leads you, maybe you don't get the news exactly on Saturday. There's going to be something that gives you pause and makes you have to stop and think about it. If you find out that you are pregnant, it could just very simply be, that, you know, you're worried about whether or not you'll be a good parent. But there's some sort of mental worry that is going to accompany Saturday. But there was the Ace of Cups, so that's positive. Positive. Everyone's telling you twins, and see, and I was seeing the number 2. I was seeing the number 2, and with the Ten of Swords. So just let me know how that goes. I'm really curious. Okay, so yeah, I'm so gonna have to start keeping a list. Maybe what I'll start doing is having people sign up for like a brief question. It's not a full reading. You can't get as much as you can with a personal reading, but hopefully it is a little bit helpful. Jenny Cake. Jenny Cake, are you still there? Jenny Cake, what is your sign and the sign of this person? Okay, let me hit the button to drop down to the bottom. Should I let go of my Aries? We've got a couple people with Aries questions. Oh, there's 53 people in the chat room. Hello, we grew pretty quickly. No wonder I'm having trouble keeping up with chat. Hello, is that TD? Hello, greetings. Jenny Cake, are you still out there? Because if you are, I'm going to answer your question for you. I just need to know your sign and the sign of this person, if you know it. If you know it. All right, I see Jenny there. Let's see. Jenny Cake, Sagittario, and possibly a Virgo. Okay. Jenny Cake, Sagittarius, possible love interest, maybe Virgo. Spirit, you know the signs, you know the situations. King of Coins. Our King of Coins isn't very expressive. Our King of Coins is Virgo energy, and Virgos tend to be, which is interesting, right? we were just talking about Virgo. Our King of Coins is Virgo energy. Virgos tend not to be very expressive. They tend to kind of hold back a little bit unless they're older. A little bit older Virgos have a tendency not to be so shy. Yeah, your Virgo's trying to figure out whether or not to approach you. And, you know, it's like this person wants to ask you out or something of that nature. It's on a very shallow, low level. Um, but I feel like the Virgo's trying to summon up their courage, try to get past there's a sense, I get the sense they're very introverted because they have the Ten of Wands kind of getting in the way of actually approaching you. If you're not as introverted as this Virgo, try to be patient with them. I feel like they do want to come towards you. They're just trying to summon the courage. They're trying to summon the courage to do that. Okay, there's so many of you in chat. If I scroll back, it'll like take me a couple minutes. He's older. Okay, so being an older Virgo, he will express something to you, but I do sense that introverted type of behavior with him. But he does want to come towards you. He's just not sure if he's got. He's not sure if he's ready to kind of like step forward yet. So give him a little bit of patience. He'll do so. All right. Let's see. Pisces and Libra. Did you watch the Pisces video last night? It was really good. It kind of talked about somebody reconnecting. The one who was asking about the Pisces and Libra appears to be wish fulfillment for your Libra as well as you. And so at some point in time, they are going to reach back out. So that's very good news. There's Scorpio asking about a twin flame. Scorpio. Okay, so we've got the Two of Coins for the one asking about the twin flame. I'm feeling like you haven't met your twin flame yet, if you have one. The reason I say that is because twin flames are often mirrored halves. They have some differences, but they're very much the same. Like, here's a really crazy example. Like the one that I believe to be is my twin flame happened to be at culinary school. I did not know him at that point in time, and I had actually applied apparently the same year that he was there for culinary school. Just suddenly out of the blue, I wanted to go to culinary school. I started getting an interest in it about the same time he started studying there. So I don't think I've ever told him that, but at any rate, it's just kind of a weird coincidence. So it's like mirrored halves, right? And we see two very different sides here. One is larger than the other. So that would express to me that as of right now, if you do have a twin flame, they're currently not in your life. Because I don't see mirrored halves here. I also see a Three of Coins came out. So whatever kind of love situation you may have been recently dealing with is one in which you may have been dealing with a third-party situation. Possibly not, but if it's not one that you had previously been in, it's one that you might be considering. Okay. That, yeah, kind of seemed that way. Just don't like to talk about third-party situations. It sometimes upsets people. Okay. See who else we got. I'm just kind of going with whatever I could see first. Chris, did we look at your doctor situation before? I think we did look at it. I don't recall what came up. For those of you that are Pisces and have been waiting for somebody to come back, I strongly, strongly recommend that you take a look at the monthly if you have not already done so, and the Pisces section of last night's live. It was just downright amazing. See if it resonates with you or not, because it was just amazing. And it had to do with a reconnection, just a connection that's currently not together. I do believe that Pisces Intuition, I believe, is the one who had placed the timestamps in there, and thank you so very much for doing that. Absolutely love my moderators. They're wonderful. We've just added 2 more, I think. All right. When will your condo sell? Oh, Carol, these days I'm in real estate too. I don't advertise that, but oh my, home selling. Okay, Chris, thank you for responding. So let's take a look at your question real quick. Oh, I think we did talk about him communicating. Okay, I remember now. Okay, how does the doctor feel about Chris A? Okay, we got 3 cards on that, Chris. First of all, we have this 9 of Swords energy. This is either you or him worrying about it, about the situation. If I'm not mistaken, there was some sort of roadblock for you, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, that may be associated with this. We have the High Priestess here. I feel like that's telling you, Chris, to trust your intuition with regards to this particular situation. There is something that's being withheld from you. I remember getting that as well. Something being withheld from you. And I don't think that that's going to be fully illuminated vocally. It's something that you're going to have to go within to take a look at. We do have this Page of Wands here, which would express that there is a passionate connection, kind of a magnetic connection, that there's some chemistry here between the 2 of you. But somebody is very much in their head about any kind of moving forward at all. Okay. Oh, that's okay, Chris. It's no problem. No worries whatsoever. All right. I don't mind going back over it. All right. Oops. Let's see. Brianna, I like the 111. Alright. Brianna, what is your sign? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have y'all kind of like sign up for a list, and I'm going to kind of go down the list. You know, I can answer like 1 question, but they won't be full readings, obviously. Brianna, what's your sign, hon? And what's Aaron's, if you know it? Thank you, readings with Ali. Do you do tarot readings? Do you do tarot readings? Thank you very much for that super chat. I'll take a look at that. Do you do tarot readings as well? Do you have a tarot channel? Okay. Brianna, and Aaron. Brianna and Aaron. Oh, Brianna, were you asking if Aaron was coming back to you? Because we got a reunion card here. Let me adjust my chair again. We got the reunion card, the 6 of Cups. This is a desire to reconnect, a desire to reunite. You being on Aaron's mind a great deal. like he's fantasizing about you, not necessarily in a physical way. I'm talking about like, you know, wanting to spend time with you. And okay, you are in separation. The card would suggest you are in separation. There's a sense that he's kind of like, it's almost like he's daydreaming, fantasizing about how things would go if he was able to reconnect with you, that sort of thing. You're on his mind a great deal, and fond memories. There's a lot of emotion here. He's kind of trying to figure out his emotions right now, and there's a sense that it's almost like he kind of feels like, you know that song, Meant to Be? You know, if it's meant to be, it'll be. I kind of get the sense that he's sort of like not really at a taking action phase, but that he's, you know, thinking about it. Thinking about it. It's a beautiful card, Brianna. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I figured he was definitely on your mind. Readings with Ollie. Do you have your own tarot channel? Is it one that we should all take a look at? I'd be happy to take a look at your channel. Readings with Ollie. Something seems to be on your mind. That ooh, do you have a love situation on your mind? I've got a couple different energies here. First of all, we have the Hermit card. Okay, good. Well, I'll check out your tarot channel, and anybody else who wants to check out their channel, that's perfectly fine. I have no problem with sharing the tarot space with all the wonderful people up here on YouTube. So we have the Hermit card for your readings with Ollie, and so I feel like there's actually been something that's been on your mind, something that you've been trying to figure out. It looks like it may have been with regards to a love connection, because we do have, oh, so you think somebody's thinking about you. Okay. Well, if this is your other person's energy, this is a hermit mode energy. Somebody who's not currently with you, I'm guessing. Definitely there's a sense that they feel a very, very deep bond with you. I kind of get the sense with the eyes looking through the cups that they're just kind of sort of observing at the moment. I don't know if you have, you know, a social media account or something like that. We normally don't get that, as you know. We normally don't get that with this card, but the eyes are just screaming out to me through the cups. And so it appears like there's some sort of direction that they're trying to figure out. I see that there's a very strong passionate energy here as well. Very passionate towards you. There's a boldness with that Knight of Wands where they may approach you, but it looks like there's kind of a duality of emotions. The emotions are kind of mixed between passion and, you know, a deep emotional bond. I get the sense, though, that they are wanting to move towards you. However, as you very well know, we have this Devil energy, so I'd be a little bit cautious about their approach to you, and make sure that it's one that you're comfortable with. Because that Devil energy could be, you know, could just be, you know, really intense passion, or it could be something else of that nature. But our Knight of Wands is also that kind of in and out energy, so they're really conflicted though, because we have, you know, we have this Two of Cups, the Hermit, and the Knight of Wands. They're conflicted with whether or not to approach you for something a little bit more stable, or to approach you for passionate connection. All right, thank you very much for the super chat readings with Ali. I really appreciate that. I hope it was of help to you, and I will check out your channel for sure. Rachel. All right, Rachel, I can't do a general love reading, but if you have, because it would take too many cards, they'd take me a very long time to do that, but I can answer a question if you'd like. Is there a specific question with regards to love that you have? Are you waiting on somebody, perhaps? Sorry, y'all. Water. Water, water, water. You're welcome, readings with Ollie. Hopefully it's of help. Right. Okay. I'm getting a no. We received, Rachel, we got the Ten of Swords, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles in this deck is not moving at all. They're just kind of staying still. I don't feel like they're coming home right away. Are they in the military? Are they at school, perhaps? I'm kind of feeling like it's some sort of commitment of some sort that they have. So we have a lot of heartache here with this Five of Cups. I'm not feeling he's coming back right away. So I'm wondering if he was military. But you will get some sort of message from him. And I was feeling military. I'm assuming that your yes is related to that. You will get some sort of message from him. He's not very happy about this. He's not happy about it at all with this Five of Cups and this Ten of Swords. He wants to be able to return home, at least for a period of time. He's very, very stable. So I feel like his commitment to the military is of extreme importance to him internally. But they're not going to be letting him come home right away. You will get a message, though, that will be very, very loving and very kind from him. So he's not going to forget the fact that he's unable to come home. He will reach out to you, but it looks like they're not going to let him come home right away. I just kind of get the sense that I really got the sense that he was military. The obligations he has there are a little bit more overwhelming. Yeah, it felt very, very important to him. With that King of Pentacles, I really feel like he's very devoted to it. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna have to go get some sleep now. We've been going for 53 minutes. I need to come up with a system because I can't see the chat, so it's very long, and unfortunately I don't have another person sitting here with me that can kind of like keep a list for me as we go. But let me see if I can find some way to work that out so I can try to catch up with a few of you, next time, and we'll see what we can do about that. I know a lot of you have unanswered questions. I wish I could get to them all. I adore all of y'all, and I really appreciate you taking this time with me. Super, super appreciate it. Appreciate your support, your encouragement, and just your presence. I appreciate your presence here. So I hope that you guys have an absolutely wonderful night, and I shall see you again soon. Keep in mind, once again, that tomorrow we're going to have Gemini, Leo, Cancer, and Libra monthlies up, and then I'll be working on weeklies as well. So you guys have a beautiful night. I'll see you again soon.